When it comes to events such as concerts or places to avoid due to a car accident, you typically go and tune into the news or you read it somewhere on social media to stay up to date. But what can we do to stay informed and up to date in the world of cybersecurity? How do we know what are the latest tactics, techniques, and procedures are? What are the most exploited vulnerabilities that are currently happening? And which company got compromised that we should be aware of? In today's video, I will share with you the resources that I primarily use to allow me to stay up to date and informed in the world of cybersecurity. That way, you can also do the same. I remember during an interview, the interviewer asked me what are my thoughts about the most recently exploited vulnerability that is happening in the wild. I looked at him and I said, at that time, it was Eternal Blue. I clearly did not read anything about Eternal Blue. I did overhear some conversations about it, but that's about it. Ever since that interview, I made sure to take at least 15 to 30 minutes out of my day to try and stay up to date when it comes to the world of cybersecurity. This allowed me to kickstart some conversations between my peers, and I highly encourage you to do the same. We will begin with my primary resource, which is Feedly. What exactly is Feedly? Well, Feedly is essentially an all-in-one feed where you can subscribe to multiple feeds and have them all in a single pane of glass. If you're interested in Feedly, we'll head over to the site. First, you want to sign up with an account, and from there, you can search for a topic like cybersecurity. I will caution you though, do try and be strategic when it comes to following feeds. In theory, following all the feeds may seem like a good idea, but it can get overwhelming with the amount of content very quickly. So I would rather you start off with the news starter kit and then branch off when needed. The goal is to try and build a habit so you can continue to stay informed. Because like I said earlier, taking 15 to 30 minutes out of your day to do just that becomes really beneficial. The next one is X, also known as Twitter. If you don't mind social media, head over to Twitter because there are a lot of cybersecurity professionals that do post a lot of great content that will help you out in your career. One of them that I follow is Florian Roth. He created a list which contains various cybersecurity professionals who provide information that can help you stay current in your career. You want to create an account if you haven't already and then head over to Florian Roth's page. You want to find his list and start following the cyber list that he created. After following the list, Twitter should start recommending you some related lists that you can follow to help you stay informed. Now, if you don't like to read and prefer to listen to a podcast, for example, I have the perfect one for you. SANS has a great daily podcast called Stormcast. We head over to SANS Internet Storm Center. We can navigate over to a podcast, and there is a daily podcast, which again, it is a great way to stay up to date if you don't like reading. There are many ways to stay informed, but these are the 3 ways that I typically use to help me do just that. Remember to try and take 15 to 30 minutes out of your day just to ingest all of that information because you never know. New tactics, techniques, and procedures may come up, detection mechanisms may come up, and exploited vulnerabilities will also show up. This will help you become more aware of what's happening and help you detect and respond a lot better. That is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know by hitting that like button and subscribe if you want to. Remember to stay curious and do things differently.